And we're live.
And we're live.
We are live. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I have a special treat for you today. I got a special guest right here. It's Danielle Martin. I will introduce her in a moment. Some of you may not know, some of you do. I'm going to give the rules out. You know, it's going to be interactive live. And so a bunch of fun information. It's going to be exciting. We're going to have a lot of fun, like I said. But if you comment, please comment with you. If I don't give you a shout out, please comment with your name and where you're from, and I will give you a shout out. And if you don't know the rules, because it is interactive, by the time that you post something and the time that we see it, it may be a 5 to 10 second delay, so we could be on to another topic, but we will try to acknowledge your post within reason. Thank you, Shayla, for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. Once again, I just want to introduce myself real quick. It's your motivational speaker, your empowerment coach, your author, and your favorite baker's favorite baker. And I got this on for a reason, because I had to show you all the time. I got a treat, so you may see it. I can't tell if you can see it or not. We'll get to that in a minute. But, you know, I'm here today. I got a special guest. I need to know what the energy levels are. I need to know what the energy levels are like. So if you had a good day today, I need you to put a 1 in the comment section. Put a 1 in the comment section if you had a good day today. And, you know, I don't believe in bad days. I don't like to call them bad days. I believe in character building days, because we can use what's categorized as a bad day as a learning experience, you know. Mm-hmm. You can move forward from it. You can grow from it. You can learn from it. You can get more character from it. That's why you got a character building day. So if you had, like, quote unquote a bad day or a character building day, you need to put a 2 in the comment section. Put a 2 in the comment section if you had a character building day today. And if you had such an outstanding, marvelous, stupendous day, I need you to put a 0 in that chunk. Put a 0 in the comment section if you had a wonderful day. It's kind of like this is a bubble, and you're right here in the middle of that bubble, and nothing can penetrate that. You understand? I'm going to put a 1 in the comment section at the end of this live. Danielle, what are you going to put at the end?
I'm going to put a 1.
You're going to put a 1? We both had good days. Thank you. Okay. Israel's got an outstanding day. There we go.
It's a good day.
Yep.
Every day that you're above ground is
absolutely.
A good day. You are absolutely correct.
Absolutely. We got a special treat. Like I said, I'll introduce her here in a minute. But make sure that you check out the website, workwithclee.com. It's listed above or below. I can't see where it's at on the live. On that website, you will see No Shade, All Light. No Shade, All Light was written by Jason Brown, Clarence Stokes, Herb Thompson, and myself. It's 25 of our favorite quotes and what they mean to us. So it's over 100 quotes in this book, and they have meaning. And also on that website, you will see my pet project, my solo book, March 4th. That is on there for purchase also. Please check that out. It's a motivational empowerment book on helping you find your own breakthrough. And like I said before, I got the apparel. Check out the Coach Clee apparel. That's on the website. And Stark products are on the website, so check it out. You will not regret it. Shayla, thank you for tuning in. Marie, thank you for tuning in. Jen, she was on last week. Thank you for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. Jen, we had a lot of fun last week. But Jen, I'm sorry. I got a special request on this little, it's a, you know, I'm your favorite baker's favorite baker, and I was in the Kings Who Cook with the Deltas, and I was asked to make a pineapple upside down cake, you know, so I got one here, and I'm sorry, Jen, I didn't have one available last week, but I have one ready for Danielle, and we're gonna bang it. We're gonna bang it. Yeah. Team Mom, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on here. This is what we're gonna do. Here, I give you the honors.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I'm eating some too. I mean,
so we having
the baker eats his own products.
a snacking chat.
Yes, we are. Here's yours. Okay. Excuse me. Pardon my reach.
All right.
And here's some napkins right there. This is the first time that the product has actually been on the show, but a lot of people. I sure am. We having fun on this one. We eating. People come here. This is this isn't gonna be a regular. So don't ask. Don't think
like
this is
gonna
be.
Network.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She gave me a smaller piece than she gave me.
Listen here.
Sorry though.
It's mine.
It is. Oh man, taking ownership.
Right. You know, hey.
Mm.
Let me get the sample on first.
Mm-hmm.
As you do know that I am, in my mind, a certified taste tester for the Food Network.
Okay, well, let me see.
That's what they do.
Let me see. What's wrong, Jason? Thank you, Jason, for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. Ball so hard. Got that pineapple, and we're gonna wash it down with some Stark right here. Okay. Make sure you check out the YouTube page, Coach Clee. Subscribe to it. Facebook page, Coach Clee. Subscribe to that also. But let me introduce you to Danielle Martin. She's a mother. She's an educator. She is the academic success coordinator for Temple, which she was explaining to me off camera that is basically a title with many, many jobs. And she told me to cut her off at like 250. So really, she's going to talk about 267 before I get a word in edgewise. But she's going to talk about that. She is a member of the Delta Sigma Theta sorority. She is a sorority sister herself and a paparazzi consultant and a woman of many hats and talents, correct?
Correct.
Danielle Martin. Please give her some thumbs up. Please give her some. You should see these hearts when they come through. Please give her some hearts. We can't do applause, so she gets the thumbs up. Please make her feel welcome. Yeah, look at it. I told you they do look nice, don't they?
Oh my goodness.
Danielle, can you tell us a little bit? I'm gonna eat some cake while you sit here and tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right.
I'm banging it too.
Wow. So I'll tell you a little bit about me and how I got to where I am.
Okay.
Harrisburg native, born and raised, graduated from CD East. So if there's any Panthers in the building, what's going on? We're not gonna talk about that tribe right now. In Harrisburg School District up until 8th grade, and then moved on to East and graduated from there. Wow. So professionally, I guess even before I get to professionally, I'll tell you my educational journey. Graduated from Millersville University with a bachelor's in elementary education. Moved on to Cabrini. It was then Cabrini College. Now it's Cabrini University. I'm a master's in education and reading specialist. And I now have just been accepted to Temple College of Education. I'm going to start my doctoral journey.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Martin.
I start on Saturday.
Okay,
orientation Saturday.
So
I
close.
will get that in educational leadership. And wow, so I started out teaching in Harrisburg School District.
What grades did you teach?
Taught first grade for 5 years.
Okay.
And then I moved into middle school, high school area. Ooh, middle school is real special. So I worked for a program called Gear Up.
Okay.
And that stands for Gaining Early Awareness and Readiness for Undergraduate Programs. So basically, preparing middle school and high school students for life post-secondary.
Okay.
After that, I moved on to HAC, where I ran the dual enrollment program for high school students, and then ended up in admissions.
Okay.
So I spent 4 years as an admissions counselor, and then now to Temple, Harrisburg campus. So
Gotcha.
I do some things at Temple.
I believe it. I believe it. Thank you, Arlene, for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. I had Steve early on the show. I know he's also an employee at Temple, and he spoke very highly of you. What are some of the things that you do at Temple that you can share with us?
Some of the things. So as an academic success coordinator, my main focus is the students. So we have undergraduate students there right now, and so I am their academic advisor. And I am the liaison to specific offices from main campus.
Okay.
So that is the student success office. I'm the library lady. I work with disability resources, career center. So I'm kind of like the link to all of those offices. So our students, they stay 1 year with us and get all the resources that they need, smaller environment. But we also take them down to campus several times during the semester, just so that they are prepared when they finally get there for their fall semester. So yeah.
Gotcha. Very intriguing.
And I work very closely with Steve.
Yes,
Steve is awesome. He's our
he keeps you on your toes.
Amazing. Yeah, he does. Amazing admissions counselor. So
Good.
A lot of times you will see either him or he and I together out at schools.
Gotcha. Thank you, Sonya, for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. So, real quick, because I know you had a little. I finished mine. You know, I had it. Take your time.
You can't rush greatness.
You
like that?
She shut me down real quick. Have you do the money dance on that one? It's absolutely true. Take your time and eat all that.
I'm just saying.
Make sure you wash it down with some delicious Stark water. Some Stark alkaline water is very healthy. It reduces the acid in your body. You know, I know this is not your first time having Stark. How does it taste? What's your opinion of it?
You know what? It's pretty refreshing. I did share with Clee that I've had this before. Thank you to Sir Jason Brown.
Yep.
And it is really refreshing.
Fellow co-author, like I mentioned.
I enjoy it. Yeah.
It is.
And you know what? I have that book. I have a copy.
Do you?
the book, and I love quotes,
Mm-hmm.
and I really
Did I sign your
enjoyed it.
copy?
No, you did not.
Oh, well, you should have brought it by. You could have got it
should've.
signed on the
I
live.
should've.
That would have been cold itself.
That's all right. You made up with it for the cake.
I didn't have any other choice. I got bullied at Kings Who Cook saying, I'm not coming on your show unless I have some pineapple upside down cake. So I made sure. Yeah, she got cake, Steve. Thank you for tuning in, Steve. Please tag, like, and share. And no, she didn't have to park down the street like other people did. She got to park right out front. That's what you get.
Stick with me. I'll teach you something, Steve.
And it's good, too. You see, she's still eating it.
Good.
So, along with your many endeavors and your many trials through life and your fields of study, what events or accomplishments have you have done in the past, and what events and accomplishments are you looking forward to do in the future?
Wow.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Well, one of my most recent accomplishments was I received the 2019 DIFA Award.
Congratulations.
From Shippensburg University through the Multicultural Student Affairs Office.
Mm-hmm.
And so they give this award to women who have triumphed personally or have been an asset to their community. So
Okay.
it was very humbling to receive and accept.
Well, congratulations
Thank
to
you
you.
very much.
When did you receive that award?
That was in March.
Okay.
And I do a lot of work with their young people. I mentor some of their young ladies up there, as well as local young ladies. But we have a partnership with Shippensburg. So.
Gotcha. And along with that, and I know we talked about this before, and it seemed like it was a little challenging. But what gave you inspiration to achieve your levels of success now, and what keeps you moving forward?
Wow, right? Because sometimes you feel like it's a struggle. What I'll tell you, two people who are just my everything, and they are my wives. Those are my daughters.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So every day I get up and I do what I do for them.
Okay.
I want them to be better than me.
Mm-hmm. I can understand that.
And then folks, the young people that I encounter on a daily basis, they inspire me to be a better me.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to be the person for them that I needed at their age.
Mm-hmm. I totally understand that too.
It really is a joy and a delight to be able to give back or really live your passion every day. So that's who inspires me.
Nice. So, and like you touched on it, but to have that burning desire to actually give back, how does that make you feel?
It's really indescribable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just feels really great to be able to pay it forward, to do something nice for someone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're blessed to be a blessing.
Exactly.
Period. That's why you're here on this earth. You have so someone else can have.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just my thing. That's what I do.
I see. It's like you're the tree, and you bear fruit, but the fruit is not for the tree to devour, it's for other people to devour. So there you go.
Nicely put.
I read that in the book.
Look
Thank you,
that.
Kia, for tuning in. Please
Motivation.
tag, like, and share. Oh, I am your motivational speaker.
Hey,
I can come with some stuff. You know, Kia. Me and Kia go back to
Kia.
kindergarten. Kia owes me some money from some stuff, but you know, we ain't gonna talk
Kia,
about
you
that.
don't owe him no money. All
it's
your debts are forgiven
No, they're
today,
not.
Kia.
No, they're not. You can pretend if you want to. Arlene says you're an awesome mom. Nice.
Oh, thank you, Arlene.
My buddy from Dallas, Texas, Jamon's on. Thank you for tuning in. How are you doing? Please tag, like, and share. Arlene said you're a blessing to her. See, I can still read some of these comments from here.
I appreciate that. Arlene, you already know.
There we go. And Kia's asking about that, but we gonna just skip over
you
that.
don't owe him anything, so don't worry about it, sis.
Nah. There's like some T-shirt money that's on the table or something like that, but that's not forgiving.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, she must be going, hey, care of. Never mind.
Don't worry about it.
So you talked about inspirations. Were there any goals that you had that you've already accomplished?
Wow. That I've already accomplished?
Mm-hmm. Let me break it down for a little bit. Like when you were in college, did you actually foresee yourself in the position that you're in right now?
You know, I did not. I thought that I was going to be in a classroom the rest of my life. That's what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to teach forever. I wanted to impact lives. Now, you look at that now,
mm-hmm.
I'm not necessarily in those walls day to day in the classroom, but essentially I am in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
I get to still interact with young people. I get to still impact them in a positive way. So in a way, I'm still doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't look like what I thought it would look like.
Exactly.
And sometimes God will, take you out of your comfort zone and your box to have you do something else.
We talk about comfort zones often. So when you move out of your comfort zone, things change, but you actually find out what you're made of.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It gets tough, but you got to get tougher.
Nothing comes of comfort zones.
Exactly.
I tell my team that all the time. You want something to happen, you're going to step on out.
Exactly, because stagnant water attracts mosquitoes. So fresh flowing water is constantly moving forward, marching forth, as we like to say. And you're doing something. You're moving. You're helping. You're staying fresh. You're motivating. You're moving through your passion.
There it is.
There we go. Are you any goals that you're working toward now?
Well, I'll be working towards that doctoral degree. But my goals change. Some days I wake up and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be the dean of students in so many years. And then other days I wake up and I feel like I'm going to be a college president. So if your dreams don't scare you, if your goals don't scare you, they aren't big enough. Those scare me. But if I'm being honest, and I'm going to speak with a little Godfidence here.
Please do.
I'm gonna be that college president.
Okay.
I'll be that dean.
Remember where you heard it first.
You heard it here first.
That's what I'm talking about.
So
there we go. Thank you, Dwayne, for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. Steve made the comment. Danielle understands the importance of empowering females.
Wow, Steve. Thank you. That is very near and dear to me. Of course, I have my own daughters. But anytime I'm able to share or motivate or just, as the young folks say, if they even say this anymore, drop some gems on young ladies, I am there with bells on. Not that I'm the end all be all, but it was a time when we didn't listen to our parents.
Yeah, I remember those days.
But we now have officially earned that title of being seasoned. And so we've been there, done that, and got the t-shirt. And so if there is a way that I can relate to young ladies or just young people in general, I would do that. Speaking of empowerment and empowering females, Steve, my t-shirt that I have on.
There we go.
So one of the things, the other hat that I wear, I am a brand ambassador for I Am Her Apparel.
Okay.
And so I'm wearing the t-shirt today, I Am Her. And I love what the company stands for, and they're about empowering females.
Okay.
So yes, I am her, I am blessed, I am a motivator, I'm an educator, and I am here.
Yes, you are. I am is a powerful phrase.
It is. So say that, believe that, embrace that. Embrace your magic, ladies. You have a whole lot of magic. Sprinkle it on some folks.
Please do.
I'm sorry,
some positive.
you didn't.
No, that's okay.
See,
Please.
See how Steve gets me
It's
on
all
my
right.
little...
That's a good thing.
Let me take a sip of my water.
So let me ask you a question. In empowering women, do you feel your role in Delta, and do you feel that in your role in paparazzi allows you to empower women that you may not normally be able to touch or see?
I do.
Okay.
You never know what type of impact you make on somebody. And so whether that is through Delta, whether that is through paparazzi, whether that's through my day-to-day or just being a mother, you never know how what you're doing is touching somebody else. So I try to do those things.
Yeah, you stay pretty busy too. I see a lot of pictures of you in Delta. I see a lot of pictures, or you go live a lot with paparazzi, and I mean it's a lot of hats to wear. It's very busy, and I know sometimes it can be overwhelming and tiring, but I don't see you slowing down. So if I had one on, I take my hat off to you.
What I will say is there's a difference between being busy and productive.
There is.
So I try to be productive. Everybody can be busy. Everybody can wear 5,000 hats and rip and run and do all of that. But at the end of the day, if you're not producing, what you're setting out to produce, then what is it for?
Exactly. Good answer.
So a lot of times when I go to address a group of young people or I'm speaking in front of young ladies, I like to pray, and just ask God to give me the message that I need to get across to people. Again, trying to be productive. So it's a difference. Remember that. It's a difference between being busy and productive.
What are the age groups, the norm at least, of girls that you normally speak in front of?
Middle school to high school.
Okay. Preparing them for college, I would be assuming.
Absolutely. And one of the things that we talk about the most right now is social media etiquette.
Oh, that's highly important.
And how to use it to your advantage. Be smart about it, and post in a way that will get you to college or get you that job that you want. So we can't be out here, doing inappropriate things, saying inappropriate things, and then expect a 6-figure job. Or expect to get into that dream college. So
leave a good track record.
That is a big conversation I have right now with young women and just young people in general. Believe it or not, I've done some sessions with that topic with adults.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. And it always turns out to be great conversation, and people leave with a different perspective. It is a tool. It's a great tool, but it's also a tool that can take you down. It
can. You got to be mindful of the things that you do, say, and post.
Post accordingly.
Absolutely. Thank you, Linda, for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. And I know we talked about this off camera also, and I've actually I asked this question last week, and I'm going to ask it again. Is there any particular book that you would actually call your favorite, and what is that book, and why is it your favorite?
Okay, so he did ask me this off camera, and I have a couple.
I know.
I was an elementary school teacher, so don't judge me, okay? But one of my favorite books is Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss.
Okay.
And it just has, if you haven't read it, it just has a really positive message about life's journey. You'll come across trials and tribulations, but you'll make it through.
And you said this book is also issued to a lot of graduating students?
It is. So a lot of students, if you're graduating this year, you probably will receive this book as a gift. It's just really encouraging and uplifting in a way that it's written in a way that everybody can kind of get the message.
Okay.
So that's one of my favorite books.
I have not heard of that book.
Oh.
I gotta check that out. I know. And I grew up reading Dr. Seuss, and I don't remember that one.
Oh my goodness. I have to do something about that. The other book that I shared with Clee is a book called Leo the Late Bloomer. And you may laugh at that as well, but it also has a message. Leo was a lion who did not develop skills as his peers did. And so one of the things that you can take from that book is your blessing will come to you when it comes to you. That's really the message I can say from that. I have a couple others. I just read Six-Figure Earner by Barbara Staney.
Okay.
Talking about how you can earn 6 figures, residual income. We were talking a little bit about
multiple
before.
Streams of income.
She has another book called Overachieving Low Earning. So really talking about what you're worth. Are you getting paid what your worth is? Know your worth and add tax.
I like that.
So I'm an avid reader, and the next book I'm going to read is called Push Out. It's a book by Monique Morris, and it is talking about the criminalization of Black girls in the school system, juvenile justice system. So I was sharing with some of my village. It's important that you have a village and people who really support you.
Iron sharpens iron.
There it is. I was sharing with my village that I would like to do my dissertation work around young girls that get lost in the system.
Okay. Kay Carlock, thank you for joining in. Please tag, like, and share. I see Eddie Gomez is on. I see Jennifer Jenkins is on. Please tag, like, and share. Shayla said that is I'm sorry, some of it's cut off. Great book. Having it signed every time from my daughter by her teacher. Having it assigned by her daughter is by her teachers until graduation. Oh, having it signed. Okay,
it's a book for all ages. Everybody can get a message out of it.
Mm-hmm. I gotta read that one. I don't know how I missed that.
We might have to get you.
My favorite book. My favorite book is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. So I missed that one.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta check that one out.
You want to broaden your horizons a little bit. Mm-hmm. Get a little Dr. Seuss in there.
Yeah, I see. Well, I used to read Where the Sidewalk Ends.
Yeah.
My favorite one was Lazy Jane. And I used to substitute the word Jane for my sister's name, Patrice. And
That's not nice.
I know we used to get in a lot of fights. That's when she was bigger than me too, so I always lose the fight. But I mean, it was my favorite one. That or Boa Constrictor.
That's why you lost the fight.
I always
Yeah, reading. I always tell my children, reading will save your life.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean that, like, seriously. Directions, guide signs.
Mm-hmm.
Reading will literally save your life.
I like that. Reading is also an escape. I used to read comics, which I know a lot of teachers say they weren't beneficial at the time reading comics, but it was my way of escaping and living in an alternate fantasy world.
Yeah.
Or just reading books now, self-development books or learning books to expand my mind, my horizons, my educational level, being self-taught, the things you didn't learn in traditional schooling, I'm learning on my own and picking books that I desire. So I value reading
and
also.
It enhances your vocabulary.
It does.
So young people, you're going to take the SATs or those standardized tests and all of that, read some books.
Mm-hmm.
Step away from the TV and the video games. Not going to hurt you. It will enhance you.
Put the Fortnite down.
Put the Fortnite down.
There we go. We talked about some favorite books. Is there anything else that we may have missed that you want to cover that I may have forgotten to ask?
I don't know. You asked me about professional involvement.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of the things that I'm involved in professionally is the Pennsylvania Black Conference on Higher Education.
Okay.
Which is an amazing network of higher ed professionals who come together once a year at a conference. And then, so that's the professional development side for us. Okay. And then we also have a professional development side for the students. Okay. Called the Student Leadership Development Institute. And so what we do is we gather students from all over the state at different colleges, and we take their top leaders and give them leadership workshops, their panel discussions. I've presented there a couple of times, where give these students these nuggets, and they take them back to their campuses, and share them with their peers. And so that's one of my favorite things.
That sounds like a lot
to be
fun.
Involved in. The conference circulates between Harrisburg, Philly, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. And so this past year we were in Philly, and we had an opportunity to. We always do a service project. I love service projects, and so we had an opportunity to visit Motivation High School in inner city Philadelphia. Take some school supplies. And also do a panel discussion with their young people, and it was amazing. Yeah, it was amazing.
But you touched a lot of lives that day.
Again, just being able to feel that and hear all the feels. It's pretty amazing.
Okay.
The other thing I do, I guess this is kind of more so volunteering, is heavily involved with Junior Achievement. And so if you haven't heard of Junior Achievement, Google it. It is a great way to be more involved in your community, in your schools. I had the opportunity to be a part of the Young Women's Future Symposium. Okay. And so for the day, you are given maybe 4 to 6 young ladies at a table, and you serve as a table mentor. And part of the process is you get their names ahead of time, and you handwrite them a letter, which is kind of like unheard of nowadays, with email and text. But you handwrite them a letter, and then you get to meet them that day. You spend the entire day with them. You serve as a mentor. You exchange contact information. They can come and shadow you for a day, or the experience is what they choose to make it. But it's also an outstanding network opportunity for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
a lot of networking and growth. That sounds
one of my favorite things. Talk about our summer, my summer programs.
Summer programs.
Okay, so Steve, thank you so much, Steve. Steve keeps me together.
Danielle's SAT prep courses are extremely successful too. He's got your summer programs and your SAT programs.
Two things. If you are watching and you have high school students, we have. I'll start with the SAT prep. We offer SAT prep.
Okay.
2 times in the fall, 2 times in the spring, and this will be our first go round in the summer. SAT prep is actually June 10th to the 14th.
Oh, it's coming up.
I still have spots available. I have dynamic instructors. And so this is where your students learn the nitty gritty about the SAT. It is from 9 to 2, taking place at Temple Harrisburg.
Okay.
I feed you.
Oh.
My goodness.
I'm not eating pineapple upside down cake.
I'm not giving you this cake. But I feed you, and we have dynamic instructors. Okay. In the fall and the spring semesters, they're offered on Saturdays.
Okay.
Then it always will be the Saturdays prior to the test.
So if someone was looking to enroll in this course for the test, how would they go about doing it?
You can go right to our website, Temple Harrisburg. You can go right under summer programs. There are other summer programs going on. So you can register with the SAT. So the SAT, let me just tell you the price point, $60.
Okay.
$60 for 1 week intensive. And I'm giving you the SAT study guide.
Okay.
Can't beat that.
That sounds, that's pretty reasonable.
The other summer camps I have going on, we are offering a criminal justice camp.
Okay.
Where I would love, we seem to have a lot of students who are interested in the criminal justice
Really?
field.
That's good.
And so I wanted to give them something. And I wanted them to have an in-depth look at what that really means. And that can mean a whole lot of things. It just doesn't mean law enforcement. You know, it can look like different things. So that is running as well, $45, 3 days. So we have the state police on board. They are actually taking over for a day and having the students come to the headquarters, tour the forensics lab.
Oh, that's cool.
And again, I'm feeding you.
You're not gonna go hungry at her courses,
and at all, because I like to eat. And my favorite one, my baby, is probably the leadership development course. And I'm very passionate about young people, but I'm also very passionate about developing young leaders. And we need young leaders.
Yeah.
And so in this camp is 1 week long. I feed you in that one too. But this looks like you are getting soft skills.
Okay.
You know, we're losing a bit of that because of technology. Technology is a great thing, but you know, it can kind of hinder us.
With every blessing, it seems like there's a setback involved too.
So you're getting soft skills. You are learning how to start and write your resume. You are goal setting, smart goal setting. We are
highly important.
Vision boarding. We are developing an elevator speech because not a lot of people know how to do that. And I said to you when I sat down, it is hard to talk about yourself. And so we overcome those challenges within the camp. We also do a service project. So shout out to Jamie and Harvey at the Y on 6th Street. We've partnered with them last year and assisted them with their community garden. Okay. Service is a big part of leadership.
It is, truly. Okay,
so know and understand that, young people.
Not being selfish and give back.
Absolutely. If you cannot serve, you need to think about that. So you get all of those experiences, and then at the end of the week, we celebrate the students. They've done a lot. We invite their parents, and we have a banquet or a reception for them. Okay. So that is everything that is going on at Temple this summer. So please check out the website if you know some young people who would benefit from some of the things that you heard me say. Sign them up. I have spaces available.
There we go.
Let's go. What you're not going to do is say that your young people didn't have the opportunity to do something.
I will make sure the contact information or the website address will be tagged onto the link above, so you can just access this and you can go straight there.
And then young people, you have to be open to take advantage of opportunities. When you're looking at going to college or going straight to work out of high school or even military, these people want to know that you took advantage of opportunities, took initiative to do things. They're looking for a certain set of skills. I can tell you in college, we're looking for a well-rounded individual. We're looking for somebody who is able to represent yourself well, your family well, and the institution well. So,
highly important.
Very important.
Yep. Thank you, Vinny, for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. Is there anything else that we may have missed that you want to touch on?
I think that's it.
You got it all? Okay.
I think. Look, Steve, is there anything else? Did I miss anything, Steve?
He is like the co-host. He will hit with some questions. And he's mad that he didn't get any cake.
He is mad.
Either. Sorry.
He's bless his heart. He's a hater.
I didn't say it this time, but it's cool. I'm glad you did, because I say it all the time, but I didn't say it on a lot. I know he ain't a big baby. I know.
If you ever have any questions for me or about academic programming at Temple Harrisburg, please feel free to contact me. My email address is my name, Danielle.n.martin@Temple. Come see me. Come see us. We have a beautiful establishment. We love visitors, young people. You're looking for a place to start, not quite ready for the big campus feel. We have what you need. So
kind of get you ready for college life, but not
get you right
100% all the way out there, where I know the Harrisburg campus prepares the freshmen for the college life itself. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You're absolutely right. That's what we do.
Absolutely. Good. Yeah, you provide a lot of good information. I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for
enjoyed
having
your company. Yeah.
This was
Lisa
fun.
Armstrong.
Hey,
thank you, Lisa.
Lisa.
How are you? Please tag, like, and share. Subscribe.
Yeah. I guess if I could say one more thing to the young people,
the floor is yours.
or anybody watching.
The floor is yours.
We talk about this a lot when I do my social media presentations, and I say to them, in terms of posting, but really this can go anyway. The decision that you make today, be okay with the consequence tomorrow.
Yes.
So if you're making a decision today, if you're making a decision to post that twerking video today, and you're applying to Yale tomorrow, be okay with the consequence that's going to happen.
And it doesn't sound like it'll be a positive one.
So, I mean, that can go, you can apply that to anything.
You can. You really can.
So, yeah.
That's a good example of, real life social media and technology. And Steve didn't say anything. I'm just going to bypass that one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna,
I didn't even see that one.
This cake is great, Steve. I want you to know.
Thank you. See, all right, you're a lot of fun. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You provide a lot of good information. But I put these lives on because I put on. I say that a lot, and I like saying that because it sounds like a good catchphrase. However, I mean it. I put on because if you have a business, if you have a product, or if you have a positive message and you just want to get it out there, I have a platform to do it. Please inbox me, contact me, text me, email me, whatever you have. We'll schedule a time to come on the show, and you can get your business out there, you can get your product out there, or your positive message out there. A lot of people are dying just for information, or they don't know what's available to them, what opportunities are available to them. And with this information being available, you can sign up for camps, you can sign up for SAT courses, you can sign up to volunteer. We talk about so many opportunities are out there and available. Let me know. We'll get it out there. We'll get the right people in contact, and we're trying to move forward. We're trying to march forth positively. All right? I didn't get. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lisa. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of backlash when I kick it. It's your fault.
I'm not gonna be here for that. In terms of business, You know, you have a business.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you some questions.
Wow, she's trying to flip this whole line.
Watch me work. Watch me work. So, you know, what are your goals in business and, you know.
What are my goals in business?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you. Honestly, I have a lot of things in the works that I'm working on. My second solo book right now. Okay. It's being edited. And I'm working with 3 other gentlemen. I already talked about them. One is commented right now is Jason Brown, Clarence Stokes, and Herb Thompson. We're working on another part 2 book in the process. Some of the goals that I'm looking to achieve is to move Tillman Productions, my business, to another level. I want to build legacy. I want to build generational culture and wealth. So I'm teaching my sons how to do a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff, so they can too. Whether they take it or not, it's good to have a set of skills that are homegrown and to move them forward to March 4th. Eventually, to do a lot of seminars or public speaking along with the motivational aspect. Like you asked before, I go live with a guest. I don't go live as often with the motivational speaking, but it slowed down, but it didn't stop. It didn't stop. Okay. And I've gone live for over almost 3 years now with a lot of motivational information, and I love to do that because the more positivity I deal my occupation, I deal with a lot of negativity. And kind of harboring that kind of whatever you ingest becomes you. So to get that negativity out, the more positivity I can put out into the world, the more positivity comes back to me selfishly. But the more positive I am, the better I am for society also. So I'm looking. I have a couple other goals. I'm not going to let all the cats out of the bag because I'm still working them. But those are my immediate, I would say, 1 to 3 year goals right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thank you.
I love that you said generational cultural wealth and legacy. I think a lot of people don't think about those things. That's huge.
Yes.
That's huge. And same thing for me with paparazzi. One, I need to create another stream of income. Yeah. Right. So we all know that it takes multiple streams of income.
You know, I got something that you can invest in. You know, you're looking for another stream of income, but I didn't mean to cut you off.
I'm just saying. And there's many opportunities for folks to do so.
Yes.
Whether it's through this refreshing water right here or through $5 jewelry. So right now that's my avenue. Yes, let me give you a little taste of $5.
You have some more right now?
I do.
Please.
I always
do tell. This is your opportunity.
Look at that. So that has been an opportunity for me to create residual income. And just as you said, my children don't have to grow up and sell $5 jewelry, but I'm teaching them, you know, some tips and tricks in business, and those are skills that they'll be able to take with them where
they're translatable. They're translatable too. So if you don't,
and they can get their own money so they can get out of my pocket,
which is highly that's like the end game goal.
Let's talk about that. But I thought I would put you on the spot.
Yeah, you did. That's okay. My feelings aren't hurt. I appreciate it though. Thank you. I was kind of nervous. I didn't know where it was gonna go, but you asked a good one. I see Jamon. I'd be lost. Nope, I'm not gonna read that. Yep. I'm just gonna bypass that. He said I'd be lost without him and Shayla, but I was going live before they were in the background helping me. Now I will say those lives were pretty primitive, and those lives I was very nervous in those lives. So yes, iron does sharpen iron, and they have helped me out. Yeah. He commented on my very first one, and he was like the biggest antagonist I had on that live too.
He was getting you right.
Yeah.
Now look at you. Now you don't even read the comments.
Nah, not that one. They were terrible. My lives weren't that terrible. You're a hater. There's another hater on here.
Oh, he's a hater too.
He's hating from Dallas too. That's a shame, but it's okay.
A whole other time zone.
I know he's an hour behind us.
Wow. Yeah. But you have to start somewhere.
Yep.
Either you start somewhere or you don't start at all, and that goes back to we were talking about comfort zones.
I'm sorry. I'm not rolling my eyes at you.
Success is not in your comfort zone. You can't deposit excuses, like all of that.
Preach.
Just save that. You can't say that you want one thing and you're not doing what it takes to get there. I know you see people doing things and they may, I don't know, they may have the fancy cars, they may do this, that, and the other, but you don't know what it took for them to get to where they are today. And 99.9% of the time was hard work. So what are you doing? Are you working? Or are you just talking about it? I will tell you something personally. I'm not going to talk something to death.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about it. We're going to plan it. We're going to act. And then that's it.
Got you.
So, the dream is free. Hustle sold separately.
Yes, it is. Got to be a doer. No successful person became successful inside their comfort zone.
Start by giving me the cake. You can't have the cake.
Yeah, I was ignoring that. He's just mad. Yeah, I saw that.
I will say, since he just decided to
chime in.
Mr. Brown's daughter came through our leadership program at Temple Harrisburg last year. She was amazing. We had an amazing time.
Nice.
Yes, Shayla. How about that lighting?
I was ignoring that too. Like,
Well,
come on now. No, there's no reason to talk about.
You got to hit the angles with the lighting.
The lighting down there, which is off camera, I think is the better one.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about that.
Sylvia, thank you for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. I appreciate it. Wow, we're reading some of the comments that we're not supposed to be reading. Some of them are supposed to be ignored.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm all inclusive. I'm
trying to. I see.
Just part of my job is to make people feel good.
One of the speeches you were just talking about, comfort zones, one of the speeches that I listen to often, and I think is very motivating, is the one by Steve Harvey, Jump, where if you jump off, you're going to bump, fall, get a couple bruises in between, but you jump off the cliff and eventually your parachute will open. No successful person has ever became successful without taking that leap. That leap of faith is what it is.
There it is.
So once you take that leap of faith, you are going to fall, you are going to stumble, you are going to fail. You fail your way to the top. Nothing great was ever done. You don't get seasoned. You don't get that character building moment without not being a failure.
Absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
You can see the light. Yeah.
One of the things I do in my office is I have quotes. And so anybody who, I told you I love quotes, anybody who comes into my office, the quotes are strategically placed where they have to look at them. And so whatever kind of conversation we're having, that they can find a quote on that board that relates to what they're going to. And one of my favorites is a quote that says, and I can't remember word for word, but it basically says, like, stop taking yourself out of the game before you even, stop talking yourself out of a situation before you even get into the game. Like really, and we know that we've been there, done that, got the T-shirt. There's plenty of times and plenty of things that we've talked ourselves out of something. But really and truly, if you want to make moves, if you desire to have better, if you want that other job with higher pay, if you want to go to that next level in education, you want that degree, stop talking yourself out of the opportunity before you even get into it.
She does like quotes and plays mood music too.
Yes, I do. If you come in my office, I will play you a song.
Shayla said you were an amazing guest.
Oh, thank you.
You are an amazing guest. You provided a lot of good information.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
I told you it was a lot of fun. I told you we were going to have a good time. Yeah. So I got a special guest coming next week. You know who the special guest is?
Who is it?
You gotta wait and see, just like everybody else. You gotta tune in.
I gotta tune in.
I'll
be here.
I can promise you that whoever
they won't have cake.
Nah,
but
they won't.
I'll be here.
Nah, they won't. Make sure you tag, like, and share. Danielle, thank you for coming on. I got a special Coach Clee magnet, the car magnet for you. That's my gift to you.
I got more gifts.
You do have more gifts. You do have more gifts.
Hard.
See, I love it. Woo, she taking the tagline. Hold on, I got another gift for you too. Hold on.
I like gifts.
Yeah, that's what happens when you come on the Coach Clee show. Not only positive messages for business products and messages, but you also get free stuff from Coach Clee. This is my gift to you.
Let
this
me
is Coach
find
Clee.
out. I need to be on another segment.
Yes. You ain't getting no cake on that segment, though. I'll tell you that.
Watch yourself.
Improper grammar, etiquette.
Is great.
Right there.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Thank you for coming. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
Conversation.
I didn't get a shirt or a cake. Nah, Steve, I didn't have that stuff available. But this is what happens. We're gonna drink our Stark water, and then I'm gonna hit you with it's your motivational speaker, your empowerment coach, your author, and your favorite baker's favorite baker, Coach Clee, coming at you with special guest Danielle Martin. We're gonna hit you with the peace sign, 2 fingers, and the ball so hard. Hitting you with the money dance. Thank you for tuning in. We love you all. Have a good night. Be sure to tune in later. Peace.